When I started making videos this summer, I didn't really think that I would end up practically making a tiny storytime animation channel. But last year I decided to throw a lot of curveballs at my head already, and this was only the latest of them. Creating an art channel wasn't one of my resolutions for last year. I was not thinking about that stuff back then. Yeah. But that's not a story for today. Not a story for today. You know, I'm at that age where every friend and relative suddenly wants to know what you want to do later in life. What you want to become. What are you working towards? What does your future look like? Please don't hold me like that. And I always answer, I don't know. I don't. My current plans for the future are breathing, eating, and not to open Pandora's box and unleash an eternity of suffering upon mankind. But other than that, I don't have a clue what to do. And the moment I say those words, a signature look of disappointment appears on the faces of everybody who asked. It is as if they expected me to have figured out my life for the next 5 years already. I don't even know what to do when I finish this recording. I should probably order a pizza or something. It goes without saying that you should try to do the things that you might enjoy in life, but I feel like people forget you don't need to have figured out what you want to do in the future. You don't need to have a plan ready for the next 5 years. I mean, cool if you do, but you don't need to have it. If you haven't figured out what you're gonna do, that is fine. It is okay if you don't know yet. It is okay. Of course, when there are important decisions to be made in life, then yes, you should try to make a choice. Not knowing is one thing, but not acting is always gonna make things worse. Luckily, people tend to have at least some idea of what to do. There are definitely things that I know that I'm gonna do. Usually because I look forward to it or because I generally like doing them. For example, drum roll please. Making art. Yeah, I know that's basically stating the obvious, but I know a lot of people, including myself, who really like making art. Like, why are you all so sad? Oh. Well, you know. These standards are so broken, even the CIA couldn't track down where the morals are. But besides that, I also like to make music. Like this one. I hope you think it's cool. And lastly, I really like telling stories. Wait, that's just a summary of my channel at this point. Telling these stories has been way more enjoyable than I expected it to be. Like, way more. And every time somebody likes, subscribes or comments on these videos, I get a bit happier knowing that I improved somebody's day ever so slightly. So thank you all. And thank you all for also being so interactive. I really cannot explain how much it means to me. Thank you all. But aside from that, I can confidently say that my first animation attempts weren't exactly something to write home about. In fact, you might call it terrible. And I know what you're gonna say, don't be too harsh on yourself, and I know, but this is still a train wreck. Even right now, I feel like I barely know what I'm doing, let alone back then. I can make fun of how I drew myself 4 months ago, but at the end of the day, I should be happy with the progress that I booked. And to commemorate that improvement, I decided to make a compilation of all the short stories that I posted last year on my channel. Starting with the first one I made and ending with the latest. Or not. There are timestamps in the description if you really cannot stand a particular one. Well, without further ado, I hope you enjoy it, and here it is. So recently I went into my local Goods for Loot retail store to buy something I needed. And when I was waiting in line for the checkout, something caught my eye that absolutely ruined my day. Italian brain rot. Sticker collection. Why is this a thing? And more importantly, why is this in my local retail store? This feels like it should only exist in some person's dreams after raw dogging 12 hours of NPC streaming. You know that these types of stickers are used a lot as a reward mechanism for children, especially in educational settings. You get your test back and you're happy because it's got a high score and a smiley sticker or an animal sticker on the paper to show you how good you did. Just imagine getting your test back and then getting a sticker of a shark rocking blue Nikes and a note from your teacher saying, "You deserved this." What the fuck? Also, end of short fun fact, did you know where I'm from, a correct answer doesn't get a check mark, it gets a curl or a flourish of approval as it's called. Driving exams. Stressful times, I know. But mine? Oh god, it was a disaster. And it's not because I was such a bad driver. No, because my examinator was so bad, it was world class. Oh, you're just finding an excuse because you feel so miserably. Shut! You have no idea how wrong you are. Because f me, this examinator was terrible. She was so immensely unclear and uncoordinated. I'll just show you how it went. So next up, you need to take the second left. Okay. You should have gone left here. I'm pretty sure that was the first left. No, that was the second left. I asked you to take the second left. How does an examiner not know how to navigate? Why is she so strict and convinced of her own right? How did I manage to get in this role? I swear to God, if I have to learn a special type of navigation to please this examiner just so I can get my driver's license, I'm gonna drive myself off. I failed the test. But don't worry, I got my driver's license at the second attempt, so if I can do it, you can do so too. Every so often, I will manage to get myself into seriously improbable situations. It happens way more often than I'd like to admit, and it's kind of embarrassing. For example, I was staying at my parents' house for the summer when they were on holiday, and that meant I had a house and myself to take care of. I could do that, no problem. But one day I thought it would be smart and time efficient to take out the trash whilst I was making my dinner. So when I went to do said thing, I later returned to my front door and reached into my pocket. And my keys were just not there. No worries, we got keys to my friend's place for emergencies just like this one. I'll get back inside. Right? Right? Hi Keppie, we're on holiday, so we can't answer the door right now. Wait, no. Oh no. So you're saying the one day I lock myself out of the house is immediately the very worst day to do so. So anyway, that's how I overcooked my pie. Styling my hair is fun, but it is also a bit of an issue. Ow! Our hairstyles are very personal to who we are. It can make you look distinguished, artsy, rebellious, whatever. If you put effort into your hairstyle, it is usually appreciated by the people around you. Usually. In some cultures, trying to take care of your looks can have some unwanted effects. Show off, attention seeker, if you go all out, that is what you will hear. Where I'm from, this sentiment towards stylish hair definitely exists, and even though I like the way I look in real life, being able to draw myself with cool and visually exciting hairstyles is something I really like, as if I actually had it. I've been trying to see which hairstyle I want to draw, and I felt like changing things up just a bit to see if I like it. Tell me what you think about it. Do you like it? Ever since I started animating, I get literal jump scares if anyone enters my room. When I'm drawing, I want to be alone, dark, and doing my stuff, like a hermit. 3 hours of sunlight a day, the life of an animator. One day, I'm listening to music whilst drawing, and my friend just barges into my room and sees something that, without context, will make me think that he hates me. Well, nothing can save me now. I am cooked. I can't. I just want to sit in the corner of my room and rethink my life's choices. Oh look, my Spotify rap just got released. I hope the #1 song isn't just some song that aged very poorly. I mean, I haven't listened to very weird stuff. What's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, of course. I need to make this quick because I'm in one of the most dangerous places on earth right now. I am in the Netherlands. At New Year's. You see, besides eating deep fried dough and doing the good old countdown to midnight, we also have a tradition called trash cans, mailboxes, manhole covers, actual f***ing cars. I can vouch for that last one. I've seen someone light a super string under one of them. Everything gets destroyed. It gets out of hand so quick. How am I supposed to explain this? They want you to do an animation. What? They want you to do an animation. They want me to do an animation. Okay. Yay, comments. Whoa. What a beautiful sight. Nothing can bring me down today. The youngest people that can qualify for the Olympics next month are born in 2010 or early 2011. Fair. And that is it. That is the last story of this video. If you made it this far, I want to say a special thank you. I know I've said thank you a lot of times in this video already, but if you made it this far, that makes you an absolute legend. For me, it's time to sign off now with this end card. I don't know how to record it, so we'll see how it goes. In the future, I will gladly make time for these videos. I really love and enjoy doing them. But as all good things are in this video, they have to come to an end. So I wish you all a really, really good day, a wonderful time, and the best in the future. Have a good one, and I guess, see ya.
I can be an astronaut.